Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Justin Steele will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Jose Rincon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Kareem Khan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Khan is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Brock Fernandez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Buckner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Patrick Goodman, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rincon is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Stepping up to the plate, J.C. Embry entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
In there for strike one, 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Embry, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's inside.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In now, Pete Armstrong. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Goodman is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And he popped him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate now, Jesse Padilla hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pruitt will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Striding in, Lenny Pruitt. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The Cubs had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. It comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Cam Park waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
At the plate, Cam Park. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So now to the plate, Austin Anthony. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Leury Garcia. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he's back standing. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Patrick Goodman, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. The next Cub up, Christopher Moran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Settling in now, Dave Bowie. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Before the first pitch, a check at first. He's set and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. No one out with a runner at second. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Garcia has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Steele, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. One out and a runner on third. And there's ball 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hit down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 3-2.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Jose.
Thank you, Heidi.
Rincon.
And the pitch. Jose Rincon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Kareem Khan. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Brock Fernandez, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Bowie over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lenny Pruitt.
Striding in once again, Lenny Pruitt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pruitt is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.C. Embry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he struck him out. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Cam Hart. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Austin Anthony.
Striding into the box, Austin Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. All even now, 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. And it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Pete Armstrong. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's cold.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Park over to his right. 1 down.
The catcher, number 3, Padilla.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Now in the box, Christopher Moran. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Into the box now, Patrick Goodman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Jose Rincon. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Kareem Khan, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 home. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Brock Fernandez, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Bowie comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bowie brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. For the current campaign, Bowie begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Justin Steele, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2-0 count. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Pruitt will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Ready once again, Freddie Santiago. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch on the ground to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kipnis possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. The count now at 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, Lenny Pruitt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lenny Pruitt.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and a strike. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Cam Park will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6, Cam.
Ready for another shot now. Cam Park comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Off and running is Hayward. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And he pops it up. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
So now to the plate, Austin Anthony, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Row right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
2 balls and a strike to count. This one's down to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ronnie
attention, please.
Mortensen enters to
Now
do the
pitching
pitching
for
in
the
the
Mets.
bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Ronnie Mortensen.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in, Pete Armstrong. Here comes the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. A ball and 2 strikes now. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And another foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. Here comes the first pitch. Mortensen has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Runners on first with 1 down. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Digging in, Dave Bowie. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Adam Greenberg will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Greenberg.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. So far this season, Greenberg is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 0-1 offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-3 game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, B-Roll, that's a big base hit. 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
In now, Freddie Santiago, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Line drive to center field. Pruitt is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 3. Tadahito Hong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 4, Tadahito Hong.
Luis Ortiz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ortiz.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Jose Rincon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So digging in now, Kareem Khan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hey. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lenny Pruitt. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1-1 the count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Mets leave him loaded. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Chip Pena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Chip Pena.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Embry.
Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Pena, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw. And he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. He's running in the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5, Pete Armstrong.
Now to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Bruce Erasmus takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. To the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nope. 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag. Three and 0 now. Two out with the man at first. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance, Christopher Moran. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Rincon has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ronnie Wickert is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Travis James will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Cam Park will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The Cubbies are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
It's 1-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Austin Anthony, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And that's over. 2-1. Wickert, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a supplemental round selection back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Payoff pitch one more time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Vernon Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 15.
Stepping into the box, Dave Bowie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate now, Travis James, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Dominguez, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. High and away, not close. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Three and one, here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Sammy Acevedo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
16.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Acevedo.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Two and 0 count and the pitch. 2-1 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Embry.
Stepping up now, J.C. Embry. Here's the first pitch to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Mets 3. Thomas Nicholas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
0-1 the count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Rincon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Kareem Khan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Two out, nobody on. Luke over toward first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Brock Fernandez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Down the third baseline. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Catch is made, and the Cubs finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
6-3 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin Steele earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Thomas Nicholas records the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.